All right, so in this explainer, we're going to break down a guide that's all about one thing. Helping a seriously skilled plumber, the best in the Texas Panhandle, completely transform their business. We're going to pull back the curtain on digital marketing and make it work for you. Let's get into it. And this, right here, this is the question that gets to the heart of it all. You could be the absolute best plumber in Amarillo, maybe even Pampa, with skills nobody can touch. But if a homeowner can't find you at 10 p.m. when a pipe bursts, does it even matter? This is for that expert who's ready to stop being invisible and start being in charge. Every business owner stands at a crossroads, and this slide lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got the reactive technician. You're waiting for calls, grabbing whatever comes your way, just stuck working in the business. But on the right, that's the market leader. You're dominating, you're scheduling the big money jobs, and you're working on your business. Our whole goal here is to show you how to make that leap. So, here's the game plan. First, we'll tackle the big problem, the digital dilemma. Then, we'll get into how you can win those crucial near-me searches. After that, it's all about targeting the high-ticket jobs, using the right tools to make it easy, and finally, we'll lay out a simple 90-day roadmap to put it all into action. Okay, first up, the plumber's digital dilemma. This is for anyone who's a wizard with a wrench, but feels like they're speaking a foreign language when it comes to getting found online in places like Amarillo and Pampa.
And look, the guide cuts right to the chase here. The core problem is simple. The plumbers who are absolutely crushing it, the ones building businesses that can weather any storm, they're the ones who own the Google Map Pack. It's not just about getting more calls, it's about getting the right calls, the ones that actually build an empire.
Which, of course, leads us right here. Section 2, winning the near-me search. This is where the magic happens. We're talking about how to be the very first person someone calls when they're standing in a puddle of water at 2 in the morning. Those are the calls you want.
So what is this Google Map Pack? Well, think of it like your town's digital main street. It's the first place, maybe the only place, people look now. When there's a real emergency, nobody's scrolling to page 2 of Google. No way. They are calling one of those top 3 names they see. Owning that #1 spot, it's not just a good idea, it's everything.
So how do you actually do it? Well, it boils down to these 3 simple, powerful steps. 1. Perfect your Google business profile. Think of it as your digital storefront. Make it look good. 2. Respond instantly. Technology can help you do this even when you're busy. And 3. Track those after-hours calls. You got to know what's working so you can do more of it. All right, once you're dominating those emergency calls, it's time to level up. Section 3 is all about targeting the really high-ticket jobs. We're talking about shifting your focus from fixing leaky faucets to landing those career-making slab leak repairs. That's where the real growth is. And if you're wondering why that shift is so important, just look at this chart. The difference is staggering. The profit from a standard, small service call versus a major repair, it's not even in the same league. You'd have to do dozens of those little jobs to equal the profit from just one of the big ones. But here's the catch with those big jobs. It's not just about skill, it's about trust. Homeowners are genuinely scared of getting ripped off with hidden fees and confusing quotes. And this is your opening. The guide says you can flip this whole situation around and use complete transparency as your secret weapon. And this is exactly how you build that trust. The guide calls it a WYSIWYG quote. What you see is what you get. So instead of a vague, it'll be roughly quote that just makes people want to call someone else, you give them a clear, itemized guide. This one move eliminates friction, builds massive trust, and instantly positions you as the professional, not just another guy with a truck. Okay, I can hear you now. This all sounds great, but who on earth has the time for all this? That's where Section 4 comes in, the modern plumber's toolbox. And this isn't about adding more work. It's about using smart, simple tech to get your time back and finally beat that burnout. And we're talking about specific tools here. You can use AI to automatically respond to your reviews, which is huge for your Map Pack ranking. You can use other AI to handle your scheduling. You can even use it to time your ads perfectly, so they go live right when the first frost warning hits the Texas Panhandle. It's about working smarter, not harder. And just look at the result. This chart says it all. All that admin, the scheduling, the paperwork that just eats up your day, you can automate a huge chunk of it. And that frees you up to spend your time where it really matters, on strategy, on growth. You get to finally build your business instead of just running in it. So let's bring it all home. Our final section is the 90-day growth roadmap. This is where we take all these ideas and put them into a step-by-step plan that you can actually follow to get real, measurable results. And it's not complicated. It's just a 90-day sprint broken into 3 phases. The first 30 days are about building your foundation, getting all your online profiles perfect. The next 30 days are about building authority, showing everyone you're the expert. And the final 30 days, that's when you scale. You pour gas on what's already working.
Now, maybe the best part of this whole plan is that it cuts through all the noise. You don't have to worry about a million different confusing marketing terms. According to the guide, your success really just comes down to tracking 3 simple numbers. Number 1, call volume. It's that simple. Is your phone ringing more often? Are you booking more new jobs? That's your first and most direct sign that things are working.
Number 2 brings us right back to the beginning, your local map pack ranking. Are you showing up in that top 3 digital Main Street spot when people search? If you own that spot, you're winning.
And finally, number 3, the one that tells the whole story, cost per qualified lead. This answers the most important question for any business owner. Is the money I'm putting into this actually making me more money back? This is the true measure of a smart, healthy, and scalable business. Which leaves us with this powerful question right from the guide. After seeing this path, from being reactive to being in control, from small fixes to career-making jobs, from being buried in paperwork to focusing on growth, are you ready to make that move? Are you ready to go from service tech to market leader?